Welcome. My name is Brian Knight, and I live near Melbourne in Australia. And it's just after 5 o'clock in the morning on a Monday. Market isn't opened yet. Um, Restarting VPS. Welcome, Tom. How
Hey, Brian.
are you?
Good. How are you?
How was the festivities, the Friday weekend?
Oh, just ate too much and slept. So it was wonderful.
That's good. Lovely.
Yep.
Break. That's good. All right, let's just do this to start. So welcome to this live Forex analysis session. Just note any trades discussed in this group are to be classed as educational only. That's because we're a group of people helping each other. We're not financial advisors. So please undertake trades that you're happy to take based on your own analysis. There is a full risk disclosure, a little bit about us as live session traders. Well, Tom, uh, I think it was a bit quiet. Well, I don't think, did you take many or at all any trades? I doubt it.
No, I got out of
No.
everything.
Yeah, I thought so.
Uh,
Well, we now have first of the month, so
which is funny because if you go to NJ, I was in that
yeah,
and I got
yeah.
out.
And James, look. Ooh, yeah, okay.
It took
Yeah,
off.
it did, didn't it?
Yep.
Went out the top.
Yep. Look at that. Boy, it broke all sorts of structure. We're pushing. In
Hmm.
fact, that is the signal right there because it just dipped. It swept those lows.
Yeah. It's
So
there.
now that is my low. So my entry will go
Mm,
right there.
mm, mm. Oh, we never got down to these anyway to do the higher time frame, so it doesn't really matter. Okay. So that'll be coming low, but you're going to move this. This is going to have to come up here somewhere now. Oh, you're going to change this to the low.
Hmm?
Are you going to change here up to here, like this low now?
No, I'm back down at the bottom
Ah,
still
good.
on the lower time
That's
frame. Yeah,
that's all right. I'm just
I,
wondering
I
if you.
my mine's different on your higher time frame.
Yeah, I know because we
Yeah.
we never
Okay.
got down. We never got down to that to
Okay.
do
Yeah.
the
Yeah.
the other thing.
I
So
think we're
just
pushing. I think we're pushing to the 75
back
on the
down
higher
here.
time frame.
All right. Okay. Yeah. Okay. Well, I'll
No,
have a
that's what your
look.
predictor says too.
Yeah, I'll have. Well, okay. Let's do that then while we're here because I didn't. No, daily. So that is and somewhere
Oh, that thinks it
like
is too. Woot woot.
yeah. Okay, now we get back to 2 hour. Let me have a look and see. 2 hour. This we just tweak this a little bit. Yeah, like that. Then we're back to 30 minutes, which we probably maybe or maybe not be able to. Yeah, we won't. That's okay. Doesn't really matter.
You know what I was thinking is, which
Yeah.
I'm trying it out this weekend. I'm sorry, this week. I made this decision on
Oh,
like Wednesday, I think. I moved
yeah.
my time frame up from the 30-minute to the 2 hour. And I'll
Oh,
tell you
and they,
why. And I'll tell you
yeah.
why. Because I'm getting into too many short-term trades for my life.
Okay.
So I'm looking for bigger turns at this point.
And that's fair enough too. So
So
if you
rather than taking,
leave
10
that on
trades
the,
a week or whatever to get those quick trades, I'd rather have just one general time
right.
changeover.
Yeah. So what you're
You know what I
saying is
mean?
You make a decision based on the 2 hour. Well, not a decision,
Right.
but you can make a forecast on that for a longer term trade, and you
W-
react on the 30, on the 5 minute even.
Right, exactly. So once I see, like, I get a sign that's saying, oh, it's going to buy on the 2 hour, I can drop to the 30 minute and go, oh, it's already started its move. And then look at the 5 minute
Yeah,
and go, here's where I
yeah,
need to get in.
yeah, yeah, yeah. Hmm. Cool.
But I feel
Okay.
more comfortable when I'm sorry, when the 2 hour time frame is changing over. I feel like I'm going to get a longer move
Yeah. Okay. Yeah. In the trend direction.
in the trend direction. Right.
And if it does, well, yeah, pull back, then that's different. Whether New Zealand dollar, I think what happened is, I heard on the weekend, apparently New Zealand lowered their interest rate. They're in a bit of a strife, but they've lowered it. So there's obviously where the US is, that sort of stuff where they were contemplating lowering the interest rate but haven't done it, or may not do it even. We'll just see. And then here in Australia, there's word that maybe early next year they'll actually raise our interest rate because inflation's come back up again.
Wow.
Yeah. Yeah, that's the word on the street at the moment. Hmm. They got to, like the RBA's got this, like their only tool is to play with the interest rates and make it harder on society for a portion of society and less on another portion of society, well, or none. So if you own your own home or you don't have a loan, then it doesn't affect you, right? But everybody that's got home loan, which is like a lot, then the interest rate goes up, and then basically, yeah, yeah, they all start getting squeezed and having to pay more, and so then it contracts the economy to try and
Right.
stop the inflation from going. Anyway, now an update. Now Darren's not here, but maybe you'd want to know on the weekend because there's all this Black Friday stuff and everything. I took advantage of that with a few EAs. So I grabbed the Happy Pack. I grabbed a few like the sort of related ones to the Euro stable. There's 5 of them, so I grabbed those, and I grabbed FX stabilizer as well.
So what are you up to now?
Oh God, how many?
Yeah.
10, 11. Uh, I don't know, 25, 30,
Okay.
somewhere around there. I'm just sort of,
And you're just
I've,
putting everything on demos?
yeah,
Okay.
yeah.
Is there a minimum you have to put on them to make them operate?
Some have smaller amount. They're all sort of different. Some have smaller amounts, some have higher amounts or larger
And are there
amounts.
minimums? Like you have to have this much?
Um,
Or can
some
you
of
just put
them.
on whatever you want? Can you
Well,
kick it on
some.
and put on $50?
No, no. I think some. No, no, no. I don't think you can. Um, I think some of them might have 1,000, some might have 5,000, some might have 250. It just depends on how they and some of them don't recommend anything. So some of them, what I'm doing is just across the board standard. I'm just putting them on a 5,000, 1 to 30. So not a high leverage. I'm just putting them on a 5,000, 1 to 30 um,
But that's
leverage.
every account.
Yeah,
If you
correct.
do that on average, that's every account. How many accounts do you have?
As I said, probably 25 to 30.
So that means to fund each one of those, even if they're just 5K a piece,
Yeah, is he
holy
doing
cow, that's a lot of money.
is he doing the sums? It's like, yeah.
Wow.
They're demo 5Ks, right? So when it comes to actually trading them, some of them, so the reason they're on demos are to trial them out, right? And see what happens over uh well, in terms of probably a relatively short period of time. But you've got the history of them, and you've also got the if you have them running on demos, right? The Some of them will probably go on iFund accounts. So you might pay out only $400 to get them on a $10,000 trading account. Does that make sense?
Uh, Kinda.
Okay.
You're still having to fund it though, right?
Yeah, some of them, that's right. But it doesn't mean you have to trade all of them as well. Because I don't, I'm not saying that every one of them will be financially,
Okay, so let me
vo-
ask you this then. Are you getting these in order to um like demo them to see which one's going to be your best possible profit asset
correct.
producer?
Yeah, correct. To a
Oh, I
certain
see.
extent,
Okay,
that's
so
right.
you're at this point you're just buying them to see which one's going to work out the best.
Hmm. And
That's
some
the
of
way
them are
you
got,
fund.
yeah, and then yeah, correct. Yeah, well, it'd be crazy putting money on ones that aren't that great.
Well, that's what I didn't understand. It was like
Mm,
how far are you going to spread that money and try and cover that cost
mm,
when
mm.
you don't even know if they're going to actually work right? Because
Yeah,
that's
correct.
actually the data analysis you need on whether they're going to operate correctly or not is by running them through demo.
Yeah,
See, it
correct.
takes my brain a minute to catch up to you.
Hmm. No, that's quite okay. It's not a problem.
That's why
So
I have to
yeah,
think things through, though. So I apologize.
no. It's no dramas whatsoever. So yeah, so there's a few to sort of yeah, it's going to be a lot of demos to start with, and then play with. And also too, you got to get your head around um, some of them. Like I was just reading this morning, I got an email from the Happy group, and what's it? So hang on a minute, I got thanks. Thanks for purchasing. Da, da, da. Note one. You got to have Market Watch. It must be some um, indicator that has to be actually on for it to operate, right? Um, and then it says you must not restart or open MetaTrader or change the settings over the weekend because you will set auto GMT news incorrectly because the market stopped. It's necessary to do it when the market's active, and then there will be no problem with trading.
Hmm.
So you got to do that. Right? So you got to remember that in that situation, you have to have that any changes while the market's active, rather than like all the others where you turn off your VPS on the weekend. Not turn off. You update and then reopen it on the weekend. So it's just knowing. So I've got a spreadsheet with all these notes and bits and pieces. It's like remember this. So what's this one? What's that one? Yeah.
Yep.
So yeah. Where is it? Yeah, I showed you the other day that whole pack that I got. I don't know if you, where is it?
Yeah, you showed me.
Yeah. So yeah, so and then that FX Stabilizer Pro. So um, but yeah, it's all sort of like a bit of work to get things sorted from that sort of perspective, which is okay. You just gradually do it, gradually. And I've got time too, because I want to try and get it all set up in the next few weeks, as many of them as I can, to run them over that whole sort of Christmas, New Year to the end of January. I
Hmm.
mean, to a certain extent, if they survive in there. Um, and then we'll look at which ones we will, my son-in-law and I, which ones we will fund immediately after, like at the start of February or something like that. But we've also, some of them, we've already had, the Euro stable has been running for a few months now and been quite profitable, been good.
Good.
So, so yeah, anyway, letting some things in the background and then just also too being able to trade in the daily. So you could have weeks where you don't take any trades personally and the EAs are taking trades. So
Right.
that's okay. And then because we do is we can look at, say, like, for example, what's your USD doing? You know, it's going, coming down at the moment. Oh no, actually on here's going back up, or it could be pulling back down now. It's like, well, what is the EA? What's the EA taking as trades? Yeah. So that's another thing that can be incorporated into having stuff across. But anyway, so that one's 2 hour. Yeah. Hmm. Anyway, we'll just go off the top. We'll just see how we're going because it's only a certain amount that we did go. Anyway, that's the update on that side, and I'll mention to
Okay.
Darren when I get a chance. I didn't put anything in the chat, so it was a pretty full-on weekend. Lots. Okay. Now where are we at? Okay. Now let's go AD CAD. Is that all right if we just rip down
Yeah,
from the top?
absolutely.
So this is 2 hour up in here. You can see where it's doing its thing in the box. This is our 5 minute down here. Just coming off the high to the low there. Do you think we should pull it back? Oh no, that's internal to that. That's the highest over there, isn't it? Yeah, to the lowest. I'm just looking at which basically all of this rubbish here is basically a lot of this going on over here on the 2 hour.
Yeah, except I think you're 2 hours too close. Not your 2 hour, your 5 minute. I think your 5 minute may be too close.
You reckon we should be further out?
Or no, no. Backwards, like your higher high behind you.
This one over here
Uh,
on the 2 hour.
no, on the 5 minute.
Yeah, I know. So are you saying that we should be further back over here?
Is there anything back behind that?
Oh, there probably is, but it's too hard to get to. Like
Oh, I see. Okay.
if you look at it
No,
from the
no, no,
two
no,
hour,
no. That's right. No, 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 no. You're right. You're absolutely right. Right where you're at. I just couldn't see that. I couldn't see the push up from the beginning. That's what it was.
yeah. So basically, the 5 minutes is this piece here, nearly.
Hmm.
It's not, it's going from the high back down to, well, roughly, yeah, it is the
Right.
high on the 5 minute back down to where the current low is.
Yep.
Right.
It's a
So
straight
there's nothing.
accumulation.
Yeah, there's correct, and there's nothing back out here at the minute. So, and it is still going from the low to the high, back down to the low, back, working back up, but it's like painful.
Oh, but it's definitely buying back up to that 75. Well,
Yeah,
I
yeah.
won't say definitely. I'm not going to say definitely.
That
but
it
but
highly
the
likely.
the probabilities for me are it's going to go in that direction.
Yeah, 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 yeah. And then you've got up here as well, which is a lot further. So if you look at it, sorry, we'll come back up. So, it's up here somewhere that it'll
Yeah,
potentially
exactly.
come through, break that through the 100 and come back up around here somewhere. Anyway, there's a fair bit of news stuff. Growth, balance of trade, what else we got? Oh, growth rate. Yeah, point rates. Okay, so ADCHF. I think we had this. Yes, so we did it. We still do it. You're still doing it on the daily, or you're only doing it on the 2 hour?
Oh, I no, I go by the daily and back down to the 2 hour.
Yeah, you do, which we've done.
Right.
Which we've done. I don't know why that is. Oh, because that was the daily. That's right. Gotcha. That's the low there. Yeah. Okay. There's the 2 hour on that, and it only come in. So we're talking about it potentially buying back up here too. The Aussie dollar's starting to strengthen a bit or something. Oh, it's interesting. Yeah, certainly up at that 80, isn't it?
Hmm.
Well, it's come out of this between these two anyway.
Hmm. Uh, you get rid of that top triangle, or
Yeah.
just pull it across and use it for a bounce. Whatever you want to do. If you're going to use something else for the bounce, that's fine. But
No, it can. You mean to come back down here and bounce and take off? Yeah.
right.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Okay. 80 JPY. Bow makes a very different view. He's going right here. There you go. Again, there's the way up there.
Yeah, once that's 75.
On the 2 hour, yeah, but it's got to pull back a bit though on the 5 minute
Why?
because it has pushed up like that.
Hmm.
It's come up. It may just break the top bit, but it will pull back down to the trend bar and then take off though. This is not just going to shoot up straight up. It doesn't happen. It will not happen. Well, there's a big drop down there in one, but I can't see it doing this at the start of the. It could, but it's unlikely. Unlikely. I think we'll potentially get a little pullback in here and then push back up. That's what I'd be waiting for. KAD, NZD. Oh. Ah. Hmm. Well, looks like maybe the New Zealand dollar strengthened up. Well, this shows you, where was that from? That was Thursday, 13th of November. Oh my gosh. Okay. So it's been sort of, it did pull back up there, but it's been dropping off. Okay. A bit of a mixed message, this one. What do you see, Tom?
Uh, I
I'm
have no
seeing,
idea, man. It's
yeah,
kind of
no,
it's kind of right here to turn. So
yeah.
either it's going to go or it's not. I'm
I
not
think
worried
we,
about it till it hits my 75.
yeah, I think we're going to get it. Yeah, no, no, no. I think we're going to just sell out for a little while and then a push back up. And looking at this, see this push up here? This is back from October, end of October. Dum, 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 dum. Hit a high, come back, pull back to there, and then pushes back down again. I think there's some stuff down here it wants. Sorry, some equity, some money, not stuff. I think it wants to push down through here, and then we'll get a turn to go back up again. Oh, yeah. But yeah, no, I'm not. So looking at a trade on that. AD.
Well, the thing is, you're pushing
Oh,
up.
sorry.
So if you're
It
pushing
is
up on your higher time frame,
on the 2 hour, yeah.
I don't care what the smaller time frame says. That's just a higher high on your higher time frame.
Correct.
So it's got to come back to the 75. And what your indicator is showing is when it comes back and taps the 75, it's going to break that structure. It's
Yeah.
going to pull back up, and then it's going to decide to go all the way back down because that's the higher high. So if that's the higher high, I'd rather wait for the pullback. At some point, that trend line is going to turn white,
Ah, it already
and I'll
has.
be in on the trend line
Oh, you
change.
mean it'll turn white further on again? Okay, Norris.
Right. So you're going to have that
Yeah.
blue trend line travel up to
Yeah,
that
yeah.
75. I'm not even interested until this gets around my 75.
Oh, right.
And
Okay,
I'm trying to
gotcha.
figure out when it's going to cross that line to
Yeah,
turn
yeah,
it
yeah.
white.
Yeah, okay. This line, the slower one.
Yes.
Yeah, yeah.
Yes. That's what
Gotcha.
I keep.
Oh,
That's
I
what I
thought
keep.
I thought you meant the faster one here and it's already turned white, but
No, I
it'll have
get
to come back
both.
down.
Yeah, both. So
Okay.
now that it's told you that this is the
Yeah.
higher high, if this
Yeah.
is truly the higher high, it's going to push down, pull back up,
Yeah.
and not be able to break that. That
Yeah.
means that top line will be white and it's going to have
Yeah.
to break out your triangle on the bottom once you
Yeah.
set
Yeah.
that triangle there to go
Yeah.
to
And
the
then,
next blue line that's turning white as it pulls up
yeah.
to the 75. It
Yeah.
may
Yeah.
take
Yeah.
a week to get there.
Hmm.
You see what I'm saying?
Yeah. We're sleeping on that one. Okay. We're monitoring, but it's not an out trade. In the end, we're wanting a potentially a sellout.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. AUD and Singapore. It's the one we already did on the 2 hour. Hmm. We already did, didn't it? Came out of that, come out of the 20 here. Sorry, here. Mm. At the end of the week, it definitely was buying up, wasn't it?
Mm-hmm. You got your trend line change right in your triangle too.
Yeah, yeah, just in here. Looks like these AUDs are starting to get some strength and push back up. Maybe in light of the no interest rate change. Or interest rate increase. There won't be any change in December, I don't think. They're not suggesting it'll go up in December, but early next year maybe. Put a bit of pressure on. AUD USD. God, that would have been a good trade. I didn't take it. We plotted it, but
Yeah, but that's okay. It's good to see it work, right?
yeah. Yeah, no, no, absolutely. No,
Mhm.
good one.
Now
So
your
we
triangle,
just,
you see where you got your trend line change?
yeah, just here.
Just like the
Bang.
last one, just like the one
Yeah,
above it.
yeah, here. Yeah. Hmm. The 2 hour suggesting that it's pulled that back up now. We're starting to go into the sell, but that's not what the 5 minutes tell us. But then again, we've got new month. We'll have non-farm payroll at the end of the week, correct?
Mm-hmm.
And new, summer, in your winter, all things sort of getting around. Just see whether there's a bit of action or not. Oh, and two, Tom, I don't think Ukraine has accepted that deal. No way. All the
Well,
reports
that's what they
I've
said. I know things are changing
no,
there,
no,
but
no,
that's
no,
what they had
no.
said.
All the reports that I've seen is like, no, they're not. They're not taking part in it.
Well, I know Ukraine's coming back to the White House this weekend, or
Um,
maybe not the White House, but they're meeting up somewhere with the U.S. To talk about the negotiations.
yeah, yeah. There's heaps of stuff I've seen about from NATO and Europe, and they're all going, nah, not a deal. This is crazy. So, I, I think just yeah, while they're on their knees, swat them out. Anyway, and they were talking about also too. I was watching stuff about where is it not Uzbekistan? One of them anyway has closed the border to Russia, and that's where all the stuff from China and Korea is coming through in transport through that country to get to Russia.
Mm-hmm.
And see a map. Anyway, apparently they've closed off the border, and so they have to try and go through Mongolia, and which is a lot more difficult. And anyway, we'll see whether. But yeah, I'm sure China and North Korea are supplying supplies to to Russia, but backdoor shit. Even though there's sanction stuff, they don't care. Crazy. All right, CAD CHF. Go here. And this needs to go up further. Up here. Yeah.
I think I have mine at the line change up at the top. Shrink that down a lot.
You want it further up. Yeah, well, that's the low high, the most recent low high there. But
Yeah,
that changes like you could go a long way up if you wanted to.
right.
How far up do you go? But this that's that one run there.
What is the date you're using?
That one is May,
May what?
May the 12th, 25.
Oh, okay, I'm close. I'm at the 17th, so it's one brick. So yeah, we're at the same place.
Yeah. So that's where it's only based upon the fact that we've now got, the settings for these lower highs, lower lows, highs, lows, all that sort of stuff. And I tend to go, well, I don't know. It's like from a swing to a swing, basically, or the most recent, basically, in there with some letters or indicators. Okay, well, that's the 2 hour at the moment. Yeah. And this is the 5 minute, which is all over the. Oh, no, it's not. There we go. This now has created a new. Still waiting for that to come down through the 80. So it kept going up. There you go. You could take this further back down here if you wanted to.
I believe that's where mine is at,
Yeah. Well,
because that is a inner low to the actual
yeah,
low. That made a new
yeah,
high.
correct. All right, like that then. That's how let's go into there. There. I'll just see. Well, that's not going to be too good. Well, there will be a pullback, but whether it was, let me just see. Nah. Oh, maybe. I doubt it. Not what this indicator is saying. It's saying it's going to potentially pull back and then go back up, but not this far. It's going maybe only there. It's probably not worth it now, I think. Yeah, up on the 2 hour, this line would have to change, like this white to blue, and then start to push back up. Work out where's the best to get in. Wait for this to finish its pullback here. It might only come back to the blue line, back to the 80, and then take off. Okay, waiting. Okay, CAD J. Oh, where's my. Well, that's a bit. Oh no, there you are. That's a high high down to the low. Yeah.
Yeah, that's right.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I know.
Yeah.
You just look at it. Okay. And then the 5 minute. Yeah, that's okay. Right. We're looking at that buying back up and breaking the top. Might come back to 80 on the 5 minute. We'll just see here and then do
Well,
a
if it's going
buy.
to keep going up, it should not touch the 80 anymore.
That's what I'm saying.
It
It'll
should,
come
it
down
should be
and
done with that
reset.
zone. It should be done with that zone completely and just
Okay.
go. If it's going to come back and touch something at this point or miss it, it'd have to be the 75.
Yeah, well, it's mulling around there because the end of the trading week. All right. Well, let's just see what it does when market opens. Okay. CHFJPY. Here's a high low, and then it just breaks it way up. And it's going further up, isn't it?
Looks like it.
Yeah. Different perspective there on the 5 minute though. It seems to be just accumulating here, doesn't it? Just for the moment, but it will break out. All right, well let's look at this. Just keeps coming back to this 80 all the time.
Yeah,
Oh
I'm waiting
yeah.
for that one good dip and then a push out.
And then push up, you mean up and out.
Yep. It's
Yeah,
gonna
okay.
dip and swipe that liquidity first.
Yeah. And then push it up and out. Okay, maybe start of the week. Okay, you're AUD. Um, I'm going to play inside here. Right, back down to the 80, to the 20. Gee, that was a good drop too, wasn't it?
Mm-hmm.
200 pips. Ah, no, get ready for the buy back up. Yeah,
Uh, maybe
yeah. When it's finished. Sorry, I'm just.
because I'm looking at this for a short. Look at your top. Look at your top trend line,
Yeah, I know.
not the green one, the blue and white one.
Yeah, I know. I can see that.
So if this is a push down and it pulls back up and can't beat the 80 now, taps off the bottom of my triangle and away we go.
Yeah, okay. Yeah, which means you come down here, push back up there, and then drop off. Okay. Okay. See how we go. I I'm waiting for when this will give us the indication for the buy
Oh,
back up.
in fact, your bottom fib,
Yeah,
I have mine in a different location.
yeah.
So that's why mine looks different than yours does when you're saying
You've
it's going to
got
buy back up.
you've got this larger, do you?
Yeah, I have the high to the low on the higher time frame.
Yeah, you've got this to there. So you've got yours up here
Yep,
and down to here,
yep.
which to me
Because
it
it's
doesn't.
not quite completed doing that push down.
No, no, and that's fine. I'll agree with you. I want to try and get that buy back up again. Once it's
Right.
once it's pulled back down here, I'll get the buy and then potentially get into a sell. So we'll just see. Rightio then, can do. Euro CAD. Oh, it's pretty tight in there too. There we go. It's accumulating at the moment, isn't it?
Yeah, look at that.
Gross. To go. Oh, looks like it's taken off already. Oh no, could pull back. All right, let's see. along on that one. If it comes back to there, I don't know whether it will or not, but we'll do that. No, it's okay. Oh, it's saying it's going to come down and break below. Well, let's see. I think it'll pull back up before it does, but anyway. Okay, Euro CHF. We're getting there. Take that off with me. So let's see what we're doing. Oh, okay, that's ready to. Um, Fifth one, so yeah, there is. Okay, there it is. Um, yeah. Um, there. We're getting a change here now. Look at it, bounce, bounce, bounce to there. Let's see. Sell out, essentially. Okay. Euro GBP. Mm, that's not good. Yeah. Mhm. Okay, what have you done with this lower time frame, Tom? Because that probably, I think that's going to do it, to be honest.
Yeah, that's how I have Mike set up.
What? This small, like this?
Yeah. I'm not interested in the short.
Okay.
I'm looking for the
The
higher
buy back up.
buy back up. Yeah.
Okay. I reckon this will keep
I
coming
mean,
down
I
for a
will
while.
be into the short eventually because you got a
Mm.
high right there where it says
Yeah, I
high.
know. I know.
So just take that from that, well, where your 80 is, that last white brick, put your triangle on, and it shouldn't be able to come back. It should come back up and tap it before it drops off. So I'm only looking for currently I'm only looking for the buys back up. They're going to be short lived. It's going to be, back up to your 80 or even break the top up here, make a new high. No, I meant from the high it just created.
Yeah, okay.
If that's what you're thinking, what I
Mm.
was talking about.
Yeah.
Okay.
So you're saying triangle in here in that section? Like
Yes.
this is what you're talking about from here to there. and coming out. Do you?
Yeah, except I would take the whole move. So I
All
would
right.
move
So
that
you
bottom
take
one down to
that.
the yes, just like that.
Okay. All right. All right then. See.
Because if this is truly the high, it should not be able to go
Should come
higher
back
than
and
that
back. Yeah.
triangle.
Yeah. Yeah. I know.
And what am I looking for inside this triangle?
Oh, the blue to change to white.
Which it's done. And
Oh,
now
yeah,
I'm
on that
looking
one,
for
but
the
you did
lower
the
trend line to
style.
turn blue or white.
Yeah, well, it's blue already to change to white coming back down. Okay. So you're looking at it sell out on this one. Okay. All right. Okay, you're a JPY. Yeah, I'm gonna come in and get everything done here. Look at this. It's just playing around, isn't
Mm-hmm.
it? Just a really slow mover, this one. Oh, I suppose. Yeah, that was back in February. Nearly the year really to get back up here. It keeps pulling back, but it just never comes back down.
Excuse me.
So all this accumulation here, it's more like to potentially buy back up now. It's done that pullback there, back to there, back to there. Let's see. You're at NZD now. Is this going crazy? Yeah, okay. Yeah, look at that. Look at the sell back out here.
Yep. And look
Same
at it on
thing.
your higher time frame.
Something's happening to those New Zealand dollar. We might even need to do, might even need to do this. Like that. Sorry, you were saying, Tom. I,
Yep,
I
no,
didn't,
keep going.
I didn't quite hear you.
That's okay. Oh, I was saying, look at this big old move it just made, but it looks
Mm.
so little on your higher time frame.
Yeah. Well, it is
So
still,
it's just going to put you in a better direction now because you know it's
it's
going to have to pull back.
350 pip move.
Right.
25th of November. So that's something like a week, really, to do that. Okay. It looks like it wants to go further too.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Euro Singapore. Let's stop at that Euro USD and oh, that's not good. Right. Here's your 2 hour. It's got a higher high. It could break, but more likely it's on the way down now. Right. But I find these ones the most difficult. where it's already above the 80 or below the 20 and whether it'll break or not. I think we're going to get a sell at this, but the 5 minutes saying there might probably be a pullback. Yeah,
Right.
pullback and then a drop off. So we'll
Right.
just wait for this one. I mean, if it pushes back down, who cares? That's all right. Yeah, Euro USD. That's good. That let's pull back up blue. We'll see. Wow. Okay, we're going to come back and challenge this over here, maybe. Okay, we'll see how it goes. All right, we'll leave it at there, Tom, if that's all right.
Sure.
Um, and we'll do the setups for the. I'm going to do some setups for the back on bus today. So, I didn't do any bus driving on the weekend. Um, hmm,
Well, be safe out there.
I will be. You too. You got much on?
What's that?
Have you got much on?
No.
Okay.
No.
Weekend, so you're going to wait till. All right. Let's just keep watching. It was interesting
Yeah.
that
That's
Euro
the beauty of
stayed.
it. I could just keep watching this. You know what I mean?
Yeah, I know.
It,
Yeah,
it
yeah,
it's just like it's got to give me that perfect trade.
yeah,
You know?
yeah. Then and some of them you'll see that'll actually make the move, and you wouldn't have got into it, and so what? I mean, it's just
Right.
that's the way it is.
A
All
lot of them I miss because it
right.
doesn't come back to where I want it to,
Yeah,
and it keeps going. It's like that's
yeah,
okay. I am okay
yeah,
with that.
yeah. I'm okay with it. You have to be okay with it because you just
Yep.
can't do much about it.
Right. But it's like I would rather miss it than have it come back and stop me out.
Okay. Rightio. All right. Take it easy, mate. I will I'll catch you tomorrow morning. That should be right. But Wednesday morning, my Wednesday, your Tuesday, I won't be here.
Wait, say that one more time.
Your Tuesday,
My
my
Tuesday.
my Wednesday
Oh, your Wednesday. Okay.
morning, I will not be here.
Tuesday you
Uh,
won't be here. All right.
your Tuesday, I won't be here.
Gotcha.
I've got to go really early. We've got to go down, drive down half an hour to grab the metro train or the city train one because we've got no trains for the regional here. So drive down there, grab on that, and we're going to be into the city sort of like 7 a.m. So by the time we drive down and then we've got, the train ride and everything, I won't be able to, no way, do this.
Okay. No worries, man.
All right.
Yep.
And then be